What are we doing here, guys?
Body appears to have been bleached inside and out.
Ray, what is it?
It's Carol. It's your daughter.
What?
It's Mom, it's Mom. Help me!
I really enjoyed the film.
Thank you.
I gotta ask you though, like, obviously the original won an Oscar, but it seems that a lot of audiences in the U.S. missed out on seeing it. Did that Oscar win create any extra pressure for you in adapting the story, or did you face less pressure in that you had an opportunity to retell the story pretty much fresh for new audiences?
Pressure to me is what the guys in the boats that had to go take Normandy Beach were facing. That's pressure. This was just an opportunity. I had a great story and an opportunity to tell a different version of it. The people who know the original Secreto love it like I do, but almost no one in America has seen it.
Right.
So here's this opportunity to take those great themes that Juan Campanella wove into his movie and yet put them in a very different kind of chassis. You know, this more muscular, more American version of the story. More of a thriller, less of a love story.
Was this something that you pitched for, or was this an assignment? How did the project come your way?
I got a call from Mark Johnson, who's Academy Award-winning producer in his own right. Asked me if I wanted to adapt it, to write and direct. I said yes, and then we went and pitched it at a couple places and got it set up and then wrote it.
You've changed who the murder victim is, and you changes the emotional stakes drastically. It makes it more relatable from the audience level. Was that always the intent?
No, that part was written for a man. It was two parts in the original movie that I compressed into one. A character named Mitch Cobb. We were having a hard time getting cast, and we heard that Julia was looking for a part she could disappear into. So I said to her agent, "Well, here's one, and if she'll play it, I'll turn it into a woman." And she said yes. And then it was her idea to change the body in the dumpster to her daughter.
Oh wow!
It was always someone's wife.
When did that occur? Like, how long into the process of
the day I met her? You know,
wow.
I'd been. I think I met Julia in June of 2014, and we were shooting in January of this year.
The film structure, I admired how effortlessly you seem to go back and forth in time, and at the same time, like emotionally, there's a bit of a challenge there because, we first meet Jess's daughter. She's just a corpse.
Right.
Pretty much. And we gradually get to see who she is and how important that dynamic is with her mom as the movie goes out. Now, maybe a lesser writer would have stocked Act 1 with more scenes, but I'm just wondering, like, was that always
Always. That was always the structure.
Okay.
It was always a heavy flashback structure. You get that emotional whammy of the dumpster fairly early in the piece. And then you start to see all the circumstances that led to that moment and led away from that moment. I mean, ultimately, the movie's about the cost of obsession. And that's the moment where the obsession is born. And then it plays out. And they're all carrying around these horrible secrets, no joke, in their eyes.
Right.
And the end of the movie becomes the expression of the idea, what does that level of obsession cost you? What does it do to a person? That's what the movie's about.
My daughter was the thing that made me me. Nothing will ever change that.
She's not gonna stop.
He can quit his job, he can change his name, he can dump his car. But I will still find him.